Hello and welcome to Spoiled by Coco, a channel for your eggless baking needs. Today let us make Pav Bhaji with homemade pav. For making pav, in a bowl take 142 gram of warm milk. That is, if you put your finger in, you will not feel any discomfort. Add 1 tablespoon of fine sugar and mix to dissolve it. This sugar is food for yeast and it will help in yeast blooming. Now add 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, that is 3 grams, and mix. Now cover it with a plate and let it rest for 10 minutes so that it can activate. After activating, the mixture should become this frothy. If it isn't, discard it and make a new mixture. Add 168 gram of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon salt. It will help in controlling yeast activity. Now add 1 tablespoon of soft butter. Now using a fork, I am just going to bring everything together before transferring it on my kitchen counter to knead. First bring everything together and start kneading the dough by stretching it by pushing it, then bringing it together. Repeat this pushing and pulling the dough. You can use both your hands. Hold the dough by one hand at one corner and push the other end, stretching it by other hand. Add more milk if the dough feels dry. Add 1 teaspoon at a time and knead the dough to mix it completely. Continue to knead the dough till window pane test is passed. In this test, a small bowl of dough is taken and stretched into a square shape. Keep on stretching until it becomes a thin film in middle without breaking. The dough must be thin enough to pass light through it. It will take about 10 to 15 minutes of kneading to reach this stage. Alternatively, you can use an electric kneader to knead your dough. Here let us test the dough for window pane test. I can see the light pass through the middle of the dough. It might not be clearly visible due to camera angle. Now let us bring the dough together. Use both your hands such that they form a cup shape. Then gently slide the dough on the counter. This way creating a smooth surface on top as well as simultaneously sealing the dough from bottom, thus giving us this smooth dough. Sprinkle some flour in a bowl and keep your dough inside it. Cover with a cling film or kitchen towel and let the dough as it first rise till it doubles in size. Generally it takes about 45 minutes to 1.5 hours depending on weather. After about an hour, look how beautiful our dough has risen. Dust some flour on your working station, then transfer the dough on it. Now I will degas the dough by poking it using fingertips and roughly giving it a rectangle shape. Then roll it into a lock starting from one end, tugging its edges in it to seal the lock properly. At last, pinch the end of the dough properly, sealing it. Roll it on the counter to form a lock. Now I am going to weigh dough to form 2 bite-sized pav. I am weighing 12 grams of dough for each pav. Now using one hand, first bring all the corners in and pinching them to seal them. Then slide the dough ball on the counter, tugging the sealed edges at the base while getting the smooth surface on top. Then gently roll it by cupping your hands and here you have it, smooth dough ball. Shape rest of the dough ball in similar fashion. Place the pav dough balls on the baking tray you are going to bake in and leave 2-finger space between them. I am arranging them in a circle. Similarly, I will make few single bite size pav. For that, weigh 6 gram of dough for each pav. Then shapen them similarly to what we did earlier. Seal the edges by pinching, then sliding on the counter using your thumb and index and middle finger. Then roll it to achieve a smooth dough ball. Shape them all similarly. Then place them on the baking tray and cover with a kitchen towel and let rest for 30 to 45 minutes. This is our final proofing before baking. In the meanwhile, let us make our bhaji. For that, in a pressure cooker, add chopped vegetables: half kg brinjal, bangan, half kg bottle gourd, lauki, 1 carrot, gajar, 1/4 capsicum, shimla mirch, 5 to 6 French beans, phali, 40 gram cabbage, patta gobi, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric powder. Now add 1/4 glass of water and close the lid. Let cook for 4 whistles on high flame, then switch the flame off and let it depressurize naturally. Once done, see our veggies have boiled. You can add veggies according to your liking. Now I'll transfer to a clean bowl, making sure that I strain as much water as I can, since more water means more cooking time, hence strain the veggies. Once they are slightly cool, with the help of a stick blender, I am going to mash veggies till they are a bit chunky. This helps in cooking process, though this step is optional. Now in a wok or any non-stick pan, add 1 teaspoon of ghee or any flavorless oil. Then add butter. Total butter used in this recipe is 25 gram, but add it in parts. Once it's melted, add half teaspoon of mustard seed, rye and little crackle. Then add few leaves of curry leaves. You can also add the dried leaves powder if fresh ones are not available. Add 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder and 1 chopped onion if you eat it, then saute it till it's translucent. Add 2 medium-sized potatoes chopped, saute a little, then add salt. Be careful, we have added it while boiling veggies also. Add half tablespoon coriander powder and mix. You can also mash the tomatoes by the back of your ladle and cook them till soft and mushy. Now I'll add my boiled veggies mixture and give it a stir. Now add 1.5 tablespoon of Pav Bhaji masala. I'm using the ready-made one that are available in market. After mixing the masala, add 5 to 6 teaspoon of tamarind water, imli ka pani. I had soaked tamarind in warm water for 15 minutes, then strain them. Squeeze the tamarind properly to get as much water you can get. Now I'll add some more butter out of the total quantity and give it a good mix. This is a potato masher that I am going to use to mash my veggies. So if you haven't mashed them using stick blender before, don't worry, now they'll all get mashed. Mash your veggies slightly. Oh, I forgot to add potatoes while boiling veggies. So here I'll add 2 medium-sized boiled potatoes and mash them further and mix with the masher. They'll give body to our bhaji. Add boiled peas in last. Since I don't want to mash them, gently mix and add the leftover butter from 25 gram of butter. Mix and cover with a lid. Let it cook on low flame for 15 to 20 minutes. This is why it will be a good idea to use a non-stick pan so that our bhaji does not stick from bottom. Remove the lid and stir one final time. See how thick our bhaji is. It's done.
Please give a video a thumbs up if you have liked it. Subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the bell icon so that you can get notified each time I share a new recipe. Also tell me in the comment how did you like the recipe.
Our pav are ready to be baked in a preheated oven at 180 C for 6 to 8 minutes. Once out of the oven, apply butter over them. Here you can also use a mixture of butter and chopped coriander, cilantro. Let us plate our Pav Bhaji. Place the 2 bite-sized pav ring, then fill the middle with hot bhaji. Grate some cottage cheese, paneer or cheese to give it a fondue twist. Place single bite pav, cubes of butter, sprinkle some chopped coriander. Let me show you how soft our pav have baked. They are pillowy, soft and delicious. And look at that crumb. Enjoy one of the favorite street snack of India now at your home. Baking pav isn't so hard as it seems, so make this at your home easily now. Thank you for watching Spoiled by Coco.